Hello, this is Brandy from West Park Rehab. I'm a physical therapist assistant in our Seneca office and also a registered yoga teacher. This video is a nice short full body yoga stretch. I'm calling it the morning wake up sequence. It is a great routine to get you going in the morning, wake up the entire body, fire up your core muscles, and just check in with your body before you begin your day. So let's go ahead and get started. As always, listen to your body. This is an invitation to move. Let's start by lying down on our backs and drawing our knees in. We can stay still here, hugging the knees in, or gently rocking back and forth, massaging the lower back. Remember to only do what feels good in your own body and only what is a good idea for your own individual needs. Please also remember that if anything comes up, any pain or limitations, please give us a call at West Park Rehab to set up an appointment. Take a moment here and bring your focus to your breath. Start to slow your breath down with nice audible inhales and exhales. See if you can feel the abdomen expanding while you inhale and drawing in as you exhale. From here, let's hug the right knee in as we extend the left leg out straight. Straighten through that left leg and hug that right knee toward the right shoulder. And again, focus into your breath and feel your abdomen expand as you inhale and draw in as you exhale. And then let's go ahead and switch to the other side. This time the left leg's going to come in and the right leg will straighten out. We'll pull that left knee up into our left shoulder. Press through that right leg. And once again, bring your attention back to your breath, making sure your abdomen expands as you inhale and draws in as you exhale. And from here, we'll once again bring both knees in and then place both feet gently down on the mat. And next, we will stack the left ankle across the right thigh. Maybe this is enough of a stretch. You can stay here, or we can start to draw the right knee in for more of a stretch. And to take it even further, maybe try to reach through with both hands past the right hamstrings and pull that right knee up even closer, getting more of a stretch into the left hip. Check back in with your breath. Feel the abdomen expanding as you inhale and drawing in as you exhale. And we can go ahead and release this. Both feet come back down to the mat. And we're going to extend that right foot up towards the ceiling. Point and flex through those toes, so moving from plantar and dorsiflexion back and forth. Gently stretching through the ankle. Let's go ahead and lower that leg down, bend the knee, bring the foot down to the ground, and bring both hands at your sides. And just check in, make sure that with your inhales, your abdomen is expanding. And your exhales, the abdomen is drawing in. From here, we're going to move into a bridge pose. Press into the mat with your feet and hands. Lift the hips up, make sure the chin is pointing towards the ceiling. And we'll hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale as the abdomen expands. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the abdomen in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the abdomen in. Release back down to the mat. And stack the right ankle over the left thigh. Stay here if this is enough of a stretch, or start to draw the left knee in, or reach through and pull the left knee into the chest. Inhale, expand the abdomen. Exhale, draw the abdomen in. Release and place both feet down. Lift the left foot up towards the ceiling. Point and flex the toes, stretching through the left hamstrings and the left ankle. Go ahead and bring that left leg back down next to the right and place both hands at your sides. Press your hands and feet into the mat, making sure the chin is pointing towards the ceiling, and lift the hips up, attempting to create a nice diagonal line all the way from the shoulders to the knees. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, expand one more time, and exhale, draw it in. Release back down to the mat. And start to rotate those knees side to side, stretching through both sides of the torso. From here, we're going to come up into a seat, either rolling off to one side and pressing up with your arms, or crossing the ankles and lifting up. Place one shin in front of the other. If this is not a good idea on your knees, maybe try extending both legs out. Sit up nice and tall, and start to lean forward, hinging at the hips, trying to keep your back straight as you walk the hands away from your body. Only fold as far as your body allows. Inhale as the abdomen expands. Exhale, draw in. Start to lift up and walk your hands back towards you. From here, we will take a twist towards the right side. So your right hand reaches behind you, and the left hand will reach around to the right knee. Twist into it as you reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Inhale, expand the abdomen. Exhale, draw it in. Release, unwind, and come back to center. And from here we will switch so that whichever shin was in front will now be behind the other. Start to walk your hands forward. Head comes towards the ground. Just go to where your body allows. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the abdomen in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw the abdomen in. Start to lift up slowly and walk the hands back towards your body. And from here we will take a twist to the left. The left hand comes behind you, and the right hand reaches across to the left knee. Twist into it as you reach the head up to the ceiling. Lengthen the spine. You don't want to be collapsing into your spine while you twist. Come back to center. From here, we will come into a quadruped position. So we'll be coming to our hands and knees, making sure the knees are below the hips and the wrists are below the shoulders. And we're going to start to fire up our core muscles. So tuck the toes and press with both your hands and feet. And see if you can lift those knees just about an inch above the ground. If at any point this is too intense anywhere in your body, you can always bring those knees back down. Hovering here, inhale, expand, exhale, draw in. And from here, we're going to step back into a plank. Inhale, expand the abdomen. Exhale, the abdomen draws in. And then we're going to come back into our hovering quadruped. Bend the knees, step forward, and hover above the ground. Inhale, expand. Exhale, the abdomen draws in. And then we'll step back into our plank. Inhale, expand. Exhale, the abdomen draws in. From here, we will lift the hips high and come into a down dog pose. Feel a stretch all through the back of both legs. And you can bend your knees here if needed to relieve any tension at the hamstrings or low back. Let's begin bicycling both legs, bending each knee and stretching through each leg. From here, we're going to lift the right leg and move into a three-legged dog. And then opening up the hip, the knee bends and the hip opens up to the side. And then we're going to swing that leg through, step it between your hands, and root the left hand into the mat. Press into that left hand as you lift up the right towards the ceiling, twisting into it and opening up the front of the body. And then slowly bring your right hand back down to the mat, beginning to root through both feet. That back foot should be turned slightly towards the outside edge of your mat to give you a little more stability. Press into the ground with your feet and lift up to standing. The hands will come together in front of you. And here we're going to check in with our balance. This can be done with one hand holding at a wall or a countertop if you need a little extra stability. So we really want to take a moment to make sure we are grounded into our right leg. Press into the right leg and lift the left leg through and forward to bring the left ankle to rest onto the right thigh. Coming into a figure 4. If this is too challenging on your balance or not a good idea for your knees, you can practice standing on the right leg with the left leg slightly lifted off the ground. Try to pick a spot in front of you to gaze at that is not moving. This can help stabilize your balance. And then start to straighten that standing leg and bring the left leg back to the ground. From here, interlace your hands behind you. Reach the head to the ceiling, stretching through the entire back and shoulders and creating a gentle back bend. From here, let's bend the knees slightly and reach both hands to the floor for a forward fold. Now let's move through a vinyasa. Look forward with a nice straight back. Hands planted on the ground, step back into a plank position. Lower down either halfway or all the way to the ground. Press into your hands, pull forward, look up into up dog, and then lift the hips high and come into down dog. Lift the left leg this time into a nice straight diagonal line, then bend the left knee and swing that leg through, come into your lunge with both hands on the ground. From here, press into the mat with that right hand. The left hand reaches into your twist, and then the left hand comes back to the ground. Press into your feet as you rise up to standing. Hands come together in front of you, and let's check in with the balance on the left side. Right leg lifts up and through, and the right ankle rests on the left thigh. Sink into it with the left knee slightly bending. And slowly press into that left leg to straighten. Hands interlace behind you for a good shoulder and back stretch. Reach your forehead towards the ceiling, and then the hands come in front of you and to the ground for your forward fold. And then one last vinyasa. We look forward, step into a plank, lower down either halfway or all the way to the ground. Look up and come into your back bend. Then press back and come into down dog. From down dog, bend the knees and lower down into all fours. And from here, however you'd like to get there, come into a comfortable seat. Hands can be gently rested at your knees or palms together in front of you. Take a moment here to check back in with your breath. Inhale as you expand the abdomen and exhale as the abdomen draws in. And before you move on with your day, just take a moment and focus in on just one thing you truly are grateful for. And if nothing specific comes up, that's okay. Then just take a moment and be grateful that you carved out some time to focus on moving your body and checking in. It can make all the difference in your day.
And if you need us, we'll be there for you.